Hey quilters, it's Heather from Wilmington Prints. I have one of my favorite projects to share with you this month. This is creative pineapples, specifically in our table runner size. First thing you're going to do is you're going to want to get the instructions for this quilt. You can get them at your local quilt store when you're picking up your supplies, and if they don't have the instructions for them there, you can also get them off of our website. It's www.wilmingtonprints.com and on the projects page. This quilt is pretty easy to make, and depending on which size you want to go with, it has different yardage requirements. The table runner, as you can see here, requires 4 of our 5-carat minis. They're the 5-inch square packs and the 24 count, which you can see here. For this, you're going to use 2 packs for the body of the pineapple, 1 for the crown, and 1 for the background. You'll also need your extra yardage for the background piecing, for the borders. You'll also need some extra yardage for binding. You'll need some backing material, and you'll need some sort of batting for in the middle. For this quilt, the Jewel Pack Blush Hour worked perfectly to make both the body and the crowns of the pineapples with 3 of the 5-carat minis. We used the vanilla cream for the background piecing, and we used a coordinating essential to go on the borders and the extra piecing for the backing. Once you have all the fabric for the piecing, including the 2 extra squares that you cut from your border material, you're going to split up the squares into 3 stacks. One's for the crown, the body, and the background. You'll need 18 squares for the crown, 40 for the body of the pineapple, and 26 squares for the background. There will be 14 leftover squares from the Blush Hour pack after you've split up the crown and the body squares. You could use the leftover squares to make 2 of our tumbler mug rugs, which I'll link in the description bar below. Some of your squares are going to be cut in half diagonally. For the crown, you'll cut 10 squares. For the body, you'll cut 8 squares, and for the background, you're going to cut 18 of these squares into diagonal halves. Each of the body and crown triangles will be matched up with a background triangle and will be sewn together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. The remaining squares will all be trimmed to 4 5/8 inch squares. And that's it for these units. You'll go ahead and arrange the units according to the block layout in the diagram and the instructions, which is this right here. And this is the final block that you'll make. For the table runner, you'll need to make 4. And for the throw quilt, you'll end up making 8. Add the borders as instructed and quilt as you like. Add your binding and enjoy. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so if you haven't had the chance to check us out, I'll link all of our information down below in the description bar. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.